Good evening, everyone, and welcome to another Monday Night Wellness Stories. I'm Sherry Danzig, and I'm happy to welcome you all to a great night of sharing some stories about some really fabulous products that are brought to you by a company called Niken. And Niken is a company that is innovative. It's about bringing the science of being well and mimicking Mother Nature in doing so. And so you're not going to hear tonight an explanation of the products. You're going to hear some really great stories. And these are real stories, real people who've had a very notable experience with the products. And there's nothing like being able to share an experience or having an experience. As a massage therapist, I was just telling someone earlier today that was interested. She was a complete cold call. So it was a first time we were meeting and we were talking about the products and she had lots of questions and I said it's the experience, particularly as a massage therapist, but I think as people with, having human experiences, and we all have a body that we know when we can feel the benefits of something that's working. So that's what you're going to hear tonight. You're going to hear some experiences. Shirley, we're going to start with you. So if you would, I know you're going to share a story from someone that's a new customer, so take it
Yeah.
away.
Okay. I actually called my customer to see how she was feeling. She has the power band, the wristband. And I called her. Actually, she was here not too long ago when Sherry came in, made her wish list. And I was just checking with her to see if she wanted to get something on her wish list. And I said, "How have you been doing?" She said, "Shirley, this power band on my wrist, she has arthritis in her hand." She said, "I'm telling you, I wear it every day." She said, "I have not been in any pain." She said, "I love it. I'm going to be getting something." She had out of town company. She said, "I'm ready to order something else, but my brothers are in from out of town, but I will share it with them." So she was so excited. So I just wanted to share that with everybody.
That's awesome. So she had discomfort in her wrist and she
Yes.
got relief from that. That's awesome.
She
Awesome,
said she had
awesome.
at
Yeah,
all.
that's that's wonderful. Nancy, you wanted to share a quick story.
Yes, I have a quick story. I have a new team member who had been in Niken years ago, like 20 or more years ago. So she was catching up on all the new, wonderful, updated, and new technologies. And so she ordered the ground pad. It came in, and I ran over and I got it. It's just this. And I'm not sure how she slept with it last night. And I didn't know she was having any issues. She said, "Well, what should I expect?" And I said, "I have no idea. It's your body. Let me know." Well, she wrote me at something like 6 o'clock, 7:30 this morning saying, "Oh my goodness." She said, "I have been sweating profusely every night, have not been sleeping well. It has been horrible." She said, "Last night I did not sweat and I had the best night's sleep I have had in forever." So she was so excited. She said, "It's only 6:30. I've told 3 people." The ground. I hope they're east of us, so it's a little later. But that's it. That's it.
That's awesome. When you can help somebody sleep better, you can change their life. That's a fact. Okay, so we're going to have our last story is going to come a little unusually. If you're listening to this, you won't know the difference, but if you're watching this as a video, so we had someone that has a great story and simply has some technical challenges. So Anderson, you're going to speak, and Veronica is got you on her phone, and so we're going to hear your story through Veronica's phone.
Oh, hey, and I do apologize. I didn't realize I needed help. I can get plenty of help. I just need to let them know I need help. So next time I have an IT person here to help me.
It's all good.
No, this began rather weird. I get receive my health care through the Veterans Administration, and I have regular appointments there least 2 times a month, it seems. But I was complaining about this continuing discomfort in my shoulder, my neck, my right wrist. But more importantly, I didn't seem to have very good balance. I would stumble 3 or 4 times during the day, nearly falling. It's just that I was being very careful not to fall. And everyone seemed to agree that I had a very serious issue. But a month went by, and I had MRIs, X-rays, but no solution. Well, matter of fact, the VA have a pain management department, and so they sent me there, and they said, well, they're going to send me a pillow, a special pillow for my neck, and I thought I certainly mentioned what I thought was the neuropathy in my feet, but I was just expecting a pillow. Well, about 4 days ago, a package arrived. The return address was Vicentian Warehouse, Nicken Incorporated, and addressed to me. Well, I said, this came from a manufacturer, but this is from the VA. So I opened the box, and it had obviously shoe inserts and a rectangular pad, and it did say magnetic, but there was no other instructions. Normally when I receive medication or devices from the VA, they come with tons of paperwork, descriptions, and particularly how to use it. So I was a little bit confused, but I said I'll just give them a call the next day. They're also not that easy to talk to. So, but I kept looking at the package after I opened it, and I noticed on the shoe insert, they had provision for you to trim it to fit your shoe. And I said, well, I can do that, and I'll try it. But that was just really, I don't know. Normally I would wait for instructions, but I put the inserts in my shoe and put the shoe on, and 3 days later I didn't want to take the shoes off. Really, I guess the neuropathy is still there, but I haven't stumbled one time since I put the inserts in. And I wanted to call the VA to tell them that I really appreciate what they sent me, because it really seems to be working. And I just happened to get a call from my sister, and she asked me, did I receive a package? And I said, well, I got a wonderful device from the VA. And she explained, and so I can understand. She's so loving and caring that if she thought there was something that would help me, she would send it. But I really had no idea, and I won the inserts for at least 4 days, and I didn't want to take them off even at bedtime.
That's amazing.
Well, I didn't know what to do with the rectangular thing. It had these devices like what was in the shoe insert, but again, there was no direction at all. And so I said, well, I'll talk to the VA about that. And now I find out that was something that I was supposed to wear on my back. And I heard earlier someone mentioned the wrist. My right wrist, the VA hasn't been able to help that, and I have sharp pains in my right wrist, and whatever that is, I'm very much interested in getting that. You hear that, Veronica?
I got you.
She's got your back, Anderson.
And your wrists and your feet.
That's right. That's right. She's got it all. She's got it all. I love it. That's true. That's what sisters are supposed to do, right? So that's amazing.
I'm not surprised at all, and I just do apologize that I didn't know I'd have this much difficulty. I couldn't do it myself, but next time I'll have a help here to make sure I can get online.
Good. Well, we'd love to have you come back and share some more
Mhm.
stories. What you're experiencing is wonderful and not unique in that this company's been around for 48 years, and these products are designed to support our, the things that create discomfort, that create imbalance, and they simply give your body the environment that it needs to do its best work. And it's you're experiencing it, and like I said, there's nothing like having an experience with these technologies that are as natural as Mother Nature,
Mhm.
and they're simply giving you more of what you need so that your body can do its own recovery and healing. It helps to speed up recovery for sure. So and Veronica can share, there's a story with people that have the numbness in their feet
Mhm.
and have been using our magnetic insoles, and that study goes back probably 15, goodness, at least 15 years. I don't remember exactly, but there is a study that is talking about other people, and a doctor, a neurologist, um, ran that study to help people like what you're discussing. So anyhow, so there's lots of good evidence out there. We love to hear these stories. I hear the excitement. There's nothing like getting your quality of life back to kind of amp up your life. So we'll welcome you back again for sure.
Well, thank you very much, and I really do appreciate the benefits that I'm getting from these wonderful products.
That's awesome.
Oh, thank you, Anderson. Stay on.
Okay.
Thank you all. This was great. We are going to have a call next week. I'll probably come up with the theme, so stay tuned for that. The following Monday is Labor Day, so we will take a break on that Monday, and we're probably going to take another break unless I have somebody else that runs the call for me, because it'll be the day after my daughter has gotten married, and I'm probably not going to be working on the 11th. 9/11. Maybe we'll all have kind of a memorial that day, anyhow, with the meaning of that day. So, but come back next week and hear some more great stories. Thank you all for being on.
Thank you.
Thank you.